The restaurant was warm, elegant, and filled with soft jazz music. It was the kind of place where people laughed quietly and servers walked confidently with polished trays. I sat across from my mother-in-law, Margaret, folding my napkin nervously. "Relax, Emily," she smiled. "It's just lunch." But something felt off. Margaret had insisted on paying today. She said it proudly, too. "My treat," she announced earlier. "You take care of enough already." I appreciated it. My husband Daniel had been working long hours lately, and money felt tighter than usual. A peaceful lunch sounded perfect. We ordered grilled salmon, Caesar salad, sparkling water. Nothing fancy, just comfortable. We talked about small things. Weather, Daniel's childhood, how quiet the house felt lately. Then the bill arrived. Margaret reached confidently into her purse and pulled out her credit card. The waiter smiled. "Take your time." She handed it over. 1 minute passed. Then 2. The waiter returned, clearing his throat gently. "I'm sorry, ma'am. Your card was declined." Margaret blinked. "Oh, that's strange." She laughed lightly and handed him another card. "Try this one." He nodded and walked away. This time he returned faster. "I'm really sorry. That one is blocked as well." My stomach tightened. Margaret's smile faded slightly. "That's impossible," she said. "I've never missed a payment in my life." She pulled out a third card, her emergency card. "Try this." The waiter hesitated, then left. When he returned, his voice was quieter. "Ma'am, all 3 cards are blocked." The table went silent. I could feel other diners glancing toward us. My cheeks burned. Margaret whispered, "This must be a system error." I reached into my purse and pulled out my own card. "It's okay," I said quickly. "I'll pay." The waiter nodded politely and took it. He returned once again. "I'm sorry, miss. Yours is also declined." My heart dropped. "What?" I whispered. I checked my phone immediately. Bank alert. "Your account access has been temporarily restricted." Margaret stared at my screen. "Emily, what is happening?" I had no answer. That's when my phone buzzed again. A message. From Daniel. "We need to talk. Please don't panic." My hands began to shake. We paid using cash Margaret found hidden in her purse. Barely enough. We left the restaurant in silence. Outside, the sun felt too bright for what was happening inside me. I called Daniel immediately. He didn't answer. Margaret's voice trembled. "Emily, did my son do something?" I wanted to say no, but deep down I already knew. When we reached home, Daniel's car was in the driveway. He was waiting, arms crossed, face tense. "Why are all the cards blocked?" I demanded. He sighed heavily. "I did it," Margaret gasped. "You did what?" "I blocked all accounts connected to my name," Daniel said. "Including yours, Mom." Her eyes filled with shock. "Why would you do that to us?" He rubbed his face. "I was under pressure, debt, loans, bad investments." My voice cracked. "So you embarrassed us in public to hide your mistakes?" "I didn't think it would happen today," he snapped. Margaret's hands trembled as she sat down. "I trusted you," she whispered. "I gave you full access because you were my son." Daniel looked away. "I just needed time." "That lunch wasn't about money," I said. "It was about dignity." He stayed silent. That night, Margaret couldn't sleep. She sat in the living room, staring at old family photos. Finally, she spoke quietly. "Emily, there's something you should know." I looked at her. "That money wasn't all his." "What do you mean?" She swallowed. "I still own the house. I transferred temporary access, not ownership." My heart skipped. "And I also kept something private." She opened a small folder. Inside were documents. A trust fund, in her name only. Daniel didn't know. "He thought everything belonged to him," she said softly. "But respect matters more than blood." The next morning, she made a call. To the bank, then to a lawyer, then to Daniel. "From today," she said calmly, "your access is permanently removed." Daniel's face went pale. "Mom!" "You embarrassed my daughter-in-law," she said firmly. "You humiliated her in public." He tried to speak. She raised her hand. "I raised you better than this." Within a week, everything changed. Daniel was forced to face his debts alone. No shortcuts. No hidden accounts. No safety net. For the first time, he had to take responsibility. He apologized. again and again. But trust isn't rebuilt with words. It's rebuilt with time. Margaret transferred full control of her finances back to herself and helped me open an independent account. Never let anyone hold your freedom, she said gently. A month later, she invited me out again. Same restaurant, same table. This time she smiled and said, "Lunch is still my treat." When the waiter brought the bill, she handed over her card calmly. It went through. Approved. The sound felt louder than music. She looked at me and said, "Money can disappear. Respect should never." Daniel eventually learned. He worked harder, budgeted better, and slowly changed. But that day at the restaurant, that humiliation, it taught us all something important. Financial control is not love, and silence is not strength. Sometimes the most painful embarrassment is the beginning of self-respect, and sometimes a declined card is life forcing the truth to come out.